We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Hawks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off for the Nationals, the right fielder, number 19, Tony.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Settling in now, Alan Trammell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Batting first, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Matthews, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Piazza will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nash with no score. Trevor Richards gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Kingman's there to make the catch, 1 away. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Stepping up now, Brett Boone. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Henderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Henderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. A tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping in, Dave Kingman. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Shoots this one over to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in, Eddie Murray. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Lifted down the line in left. Jones trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, a 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. There to take it is Chipper. And that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gwynn is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pick.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Richards, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in to try it again, Alan Trammell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. fouled off. Now the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Granderson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Curtis Granderson. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. Into the box now, Cy Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now in the box, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gwynn's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews as we begin the top of the 4th.
the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Dave Kingman is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Two runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Pee-wee Reese comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brett Boone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Lou Gehrig. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But new inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike. Hiura is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Granderson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batter, the pitcher.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Richards. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Bases full now following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch popped up. Jones in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now Trammell swings and launches one to left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And that is why you just can't put yourself.
Now batter, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Dave Kingman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Too high, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
7 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
The first baseman, number 33.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray.
Murray.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kingman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. No left field.
Riding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far. And
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. All set.
Leading off for Washington, the second baseman, Captain
Steven Matz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is foul right side. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Matz, 28 years old. He was taken in the 30th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Digging in, Gary Carter. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line to the right side. Hayward is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Piazza finds it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So digging in now, Steven Matz. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Carter goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready once again, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 299 in his career. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Into the box, Pee Wee Reese. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Brett Boone. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Into the box,
Your attention,
Mike
please.
Sonnino will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 the count.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand. Why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Finley, a native of Tennessee. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1 home.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball. Where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Keith Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Keith Hernandez.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing right field.
Dwayne Rosa is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Rosa. Now catcher, number 11, Mike Zunino.
Lee Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Smith, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced. And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Up next for the night.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Alan Trammell will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. Popped him up. Gehrig trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are two gone now. Digging in now, Eddie Matthews. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2-2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Now the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. Anthony Bass gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ricky Henderson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Pee-wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now back, second baseman, left.
Into the box now, Brett Boone, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
So striding forward now, Lou Gehrig. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get ready for another.
Leading off for the Nationals, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batter, the catcher, Gary Carter.
In now, Gary Carter. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Up next for the Nationals.
Standing in, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right. Finley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The pitcher, number 52.
Adam Frazier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 26.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Finley will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Jake Diekman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Chipper Jones. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Here's another 0-2, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Steve Finley looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. The tag, and he is out at second. Now batting, Curtis Granderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Hunter Dozier will look for...
Hunter Dozier.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bull.
And this is off the second base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled.
At the plate, Dave Kingman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Eddie Murray comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leading. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ricky Henderson, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
At the plate now, Pee Wee Reese. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kingman's there to make the catch, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brett Boone. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's ball 1. Eckersley. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up to second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So here's Mike Zunino, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a one-run ball game. To the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Tyler Duffy takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A ball and no strikes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Quick check on that tying run at first, just keeping him close. 3 runs already home here. Three balls and a strike to Finley.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he's back in standing. The 3-1 will be a base hit into center field. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might
Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tyler O'Neill.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Duffy playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. In for a strike, it's 1-1. O'Neill is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 12th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got...
And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there as a former offensive. Player. These are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
The fastball here is they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ricky Henderson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 11-11.
Number 41. Tyler O'Neill.
So Mariano Rivera comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First offering on its way.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Mitch Moreland will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moreland has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-1 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
They'd be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And Chipper's got it, 2 gone now. Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. And that misses, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nats leave a pair. This one remains all square. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Striding into the box, Brett Boone, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hit hard towards center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
To 2-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Carter recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Matthews. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Dave Kingman. He went deep back in the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Set now. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. One and one.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Kingman at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Steve Finley trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he misses low with it, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Two and one now. Bunt attempt misses, so it's decision time now, 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen the fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Kerry Wood gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. On to the 12th frame in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Finley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Carter is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger. And there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Zunino will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. So Wood just steams through this half inning. Still one run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 11-11. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stock will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kerry Wood. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.